Hey everyone, this is another video. It's a full body stretching routine. So we're going to warm up first. For this you need a mat. We're going to start right here and we're going to do some dynamic warm-ups before we get into some static stretching. Ready? Alright, feet hip distance. Take your arms up. We're going to swing those arms up and down. Ready? You go bend the knees, arms go back and stretch the arms up. Again, bend the knees and up. Swing it back and rise. Now if you want more, lift your heels up and then drop them down. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. All right, now take your feet out wide. Come into the wide stance. Hands come to your heart center. We're gonna do a sumo squats. So bend your knees, drop your hips down and come up. Straighten those legs again. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. 2 more. Now if you want more again, lift those heels. Bend and lift. 1 more. And stay down. Bring your arms out to the sides. We can circle those arms. So touch down, reach up. Again, bring those arms down and circle them up. 2 more. And let's reverse them. Again, breathing in and out through your nose. Come all the way down and circle high. 1 more time. All right, stay right here. Palms pressed together. Squeeze those glutes. Bend your knees and push your hips forward. Arch back. Go ahead and release it. And bring your hands forward. Round the upper back and pull your elbows in. Again, breathe in. Round the upper back. Breathe out to pull the elbows in. 2 more. And last one. And release. Now bend both knees. Bring hands to your thighs. And stretch the other side. Windmill the arms. Back to the other side. And 1 more time on each side. Brace the core. And release. Hands up. Squeeze again, reach back, bend the knees, push your hips forwards. Go ahead and release. Now again, bending both knees, hands come down to your fingertips. We're gonna squat down, drop your hips low, and then lift your hips high. Again, drop hips down, and lift hips high. Now you can stay on your fingertips, so if your palms can come down, go ahead. And 1 more time. We're going to go to the side. So you're going to come to the side of the mat, step your feet in. You bend the knees, circle the arms up. Squeeze those glutes, arch back again. And hands come out to the sides. Behind your back, clasp it together and pull your knuckles back and down. You can breathe in, reach the arms up, bend the knees, and tip forward from your hips. Now hands to your shin, flat back, and lift the chest. Keep your shoulder to hip height. Again, fold down, hands come down to the floor. Bring your nose to knee. Again, we bend the knees, circle the arms up. Squeeze those glutes, arch back. Again, tipping forward from your hips, fold. Step your feet back, drop your knees down. Now we come into a cat to cow pose. Go ahead, bring your hands under shoulders. The knees stay under your hips. Now go ahead, round that upper back, pull the belly button into your spine, and then tip your tailbone up, head through your arms. Again, breathe in as you round that upper back. It's called a cat to cow. And then tip your tailbone up for cow. Open the shoulders, lift the chest. Again, breathe out, round the upper back. Push into your hands. Draw the belly button into your spine. And again, tipping your tailbone up. And come back to a neutral position. Again, keeping those hands down on the shoulders. You're going to slightly reach forward. And then pull back around the upper back. Inhale as you come forwards. Lengthen through your spine. And exhale, gently pull back. Again, inhale as you come forwards. And exhale to pull back. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back into the neutral position. You're going to go side to side, or maybe a little circle. Again, breathing in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. Reverse the circle. One more time. All right, take your knees wide, big toes together, and press into child's pose. And bring your butt towards your heels, stretch the arms forward. And breathing into the back of your body. All right, come back into the tabletop again. Now gently tuck your toes behind, press into downward facing dog. Now bring your sit bones way high and push strongly into your hands. And then try to push your heels down towards the floor. So your shoulders are square towards the floor. We're going to walk the dog. So press one heel down, then lift the other one. And then switch other side. So one heel presses down at a time, one at a time. You might want to include your shoulders into your stretch. So maybe gently turning your chest, but turn your shoulders. You really want to take your time here. Make sure you breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Now lift both heels. Then bend your knees. Push back. Again, straighten those legs. And bend those knees. You're going to roll the chest forward. Come into a plank position. Squeeze your glutes, keep your shoulders and hips at the same level. And slowly go ahead, drop your knees down. Big toes together, take your knees wide, push into the child's pose. And we come up again into the tabletop, push into the downward facing dog again. We're going to come into a simple flow. So roll the chest forward into plank. Again, you can drop your knees down and slowly start to lower halfway down. And then come all the way down. Lower your hips, elbows tuck in. Now lifting your chest, squeeze those glutes. So we come into the baby cobra, feet is flat. Go ahead, push to downward facing dog. And lift one leg up to three-legged dog. bring the leg through, place it between your hands. Drop your back knee down, lift both arms up, arch back. And then breathe out, bring your hands down to the floor. Lift the back knee up, and step your feet in. Bend your knees, lift your arms up. Squeeze your glutes, arch back. And exhale, tip forward from your hips. Nose to knee. Hands to your shin for flat back, lift the chest. We come down to the fold again. And step your feet back into plank position. And we push into downward facing dog. And roll forward to plank. Again, drop your knees down. Start the lower halfway down. We're coming all the way down. Drop your hips. Elbows hug in. And lift your chest. Squeeze the glutes. Feel that opening across your chest. Neck in line with your spine. Gaze down. And push into downward facing dog. This time we'll lift the other leg up. Three-legged dog. So push strongly into your hands and then back into your heel. And then bring the leg through between your hands, dropping your back knee down. Lift the arms up. Squeeze the glutes, arch back again. Bring your hands down. Step your feet in. Again, bring your chest towards your thighs. Again, bend your knees, lift the arms up. Reaching all the way to your fingertips. Squeeze those glutes. Arch back. Again, you want to tip forward from your hips. You're going to do 2 more of the same sequence. Hands to your shin, flat back, lift chest. Again, remember, neck in line with your spine, shoulder to hip height. So lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs here. And bring your hands down for folding. This time, step, or you jump your feet back to plank. And then we push into that downward facing dog. Gently roll the chest forward of your hands. Again, you can drop your knees, or you can stay here in the plank position. Squeeze the glutes and lower halfway down. And lift the chest all the way to up dog. So lifting to your back thighs. Keep that opening across your chest. Lift through your collarbones. And exhale and press back to downward facing dog. And lift your back leg up. Three-legged dog. Step through. Lunge. This time we're going to keep that back knee lifted. Go ahead, lift the arms up. Squeeze, arch back. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Feel a stretch in the front of your hip. Bring your hands down. Step the back leg in. You bend the knees, arms up. Squeeze the glutes, arch back. Need 1 more round. So tip forward from your hips. Hands come down to the floor. Then lifting the chest. Go flat back. Hands come down to the floor to fold. Again, step or jump your feet back to plank. And then push your hips up to downward facing dog. Rolling forward to plank. Lower to crocodile. Lift chest up dog. Squeeze those glutes. Push back to down dog. This time we take the other leg up. Three-legged dog. Step through. Arms up. Squeeze your inner thighs. The hands come down. Step feet in. Arms up. Squeeze, arch back. Push your hips forward. Hands come behind, clasp it together. Then pull your knuckles down. Your arms up. Tip forwards. Step your feet back. You're going to stay here. Move a little bit back. Stretch the hands forward. Lower your chest. Keep your hips high. Again, you want to breathe into the back of your body. And we come into the tabletop position. And we're going to take the front hand down and lift the arm up. Again, inhale as you thread under. Exhale, lift. Again, 2 more times. Lift. 1 more. This time, we're going to thread it under. Keep the top arm out. Bring your butt towards your heels. Go ahead and release, come back into the tabletop. And we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to face this way towards you. So find your hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now bring the other hand down and then go ahead and lift all the way up, reaching to fingertips. And again, bring it down. And then breathe in to lengthen. Again, 2 more times. Reach under and then lengthen. 1 more time. This time, we're going to keep it under. Stretch that hand forwards. Bring your butt down. Feel the stretch on the bottom of your shoulder. Alright, come on up. I'm going to face this way again. Your knees come wide. Push back. Stretch the arms forward. And we're going to come up. And we're going to do the psoas stretch. So, stay right here. Bring one leg forward. Now, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under, right here, and then keep tucking. We're stretching the psoas muscles. Now, if these muscles are tight, then they would compromise on our posture, then leading to the anterior pelvic tilt, which is arching of your back. So we want to stretch the psoas muscles. Tucking. Let's reach the back hand up. Then take the front hand, reach towards the floor. Then squeeze through your inner thighs and keep tucking the tailbone under. Go ahead and release. And kneel down, stacking your knees. Knees together, hips over your knees. Hands to your lower back. Squeeze those glutes. Good. Look up. If you want more, you can try and reach your heel behind. But make sure you square your body towards the front. Lift the chest, push it towards the ceiling. And gently go ahead and release. Another side. So this time bring that back leg forwards. Okay, knees bent to 90. Again, squeeze those glutes, tuck the tailbone under, and keep squeezing. So you want to feel a stretch in the front of your thigh. Right here. Keep staying right here. Then when you find yourself stable here, you're going to lift that arm up. Then try to use the other hand, reach towards the floor. So you get a nice stretch all the way onto the side, reaching towards your fingertips. And then relax. Again, kneeling, stacking those hips over knees. Squeeze the glutes, arch back, hands to your lower back. And slide your shoulder blades into those back pockets. Then if you want more, go ahead, reach behind. Just keep breathing. Keep the breath flowing. Then slowly coming out of that pose. Make your hands come down, take your knees wide. We push into child's pose. So big toes together, stretch the arms forward. And come on up. And we're gonna take a seat. You're gonna cross your legs and bring the foot down to the floor. If you want more, then you bring it to the top of your knee. And you're gonna make sure your toes are all pulled towards the back, towards your knee. So this way you protect your knee and your ankle. Let's come to your back, onto the sides, lift the chest. Push your sit bones down, making sure they stay even on the floor. The hands come together, clasp it, send the arms up. And lengthen your top, relax through your shoulders. And release the hands, we can turn to the side. And again, breathe in as you lift. And we can turn to the other side. Again, inhale as you bring your arms up. And exhale to turn. Hands come down. You can do that one more time on each side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, turn. Look back over your shoulder. One more time. And release. Let's do the other side. There you go, switch your leg. Again, lift the chest. Press your shoulders down. Stabilize your knee. Strengthen your ankles. Again, hands clasped together. Take it up. Okay, you want to lengthen. Dropping your shoulders down. You're going to release those hands and turn to the side. Keep your back straight. So you want to lengthen, reaching those hands up, and then turn, hands come down. Okay, breathe in, lift, breathe out to turn and twist. And one more time on each side. Keep the breath flowing. And then bring your hands forward. Fold. Bring your elbows down. Go ahead and release. You want to bring your legs to 90-90. So bend both knees. Now you can stay here. Now if this is easy for you, we take it to the next level by extending that back leg. Now make sure you push your butt down, push it towards your heel. Hands reach forward. Just relax down. And slightly push your butt a little bit back so you feel that nice stretch across your hip. Hands reach forwards. And stay here as long as you want. We're going to add a little bit of quad stretch to this. So come on up. You're going to kick that leg, bend the knee, grab your foot behind. Again, if you want more, bring the foot to the crease of your elbow, but make sure you turn the chest and your shoulders to the front. Your hands reach forward. So you want to feel a nice stretch in the front of your thigh right here. And go ahead and release. You can bend the knee. Let's come to the back, and then we switch sides. Again, dropping those knees to the other side. Again, you can stay here. If you want more, go ahead and extend the leg and push the head down to the heel. And gently walk your hands forward. And as you exhale, bring your body down to fold. Alright, slowly pushing yourself up. We're going to do the quad stretch. Reach the hand back, grab your foot, pull it towards your butt behind, then turn your chest and your shoulders. Again, if you want more, you're going to wrap that foot. And that back hand comes a little bit forward. The more you pull it towards your butt, the more stretch you're going to get in the front of your thigh. Go ahead and release. You want to keep those knees to 90-90, hands to the back. We're going to move side to side. So dropping your knees, and then to the other side. And this is definitely a good hip opening. Nice stretch for your hips, especially if you've been sitting for long hours. So mobilizing through your hips, releasing the tensions. And one more time on each side. Again, you can do this at your own pace, or you can move a little bit faster. All right, now bring your soles of your feet together. Come into that butterfly pose. So bring your feet together, pull them a little bit closer. Hands come to the back. Now lift your hips, bring it forward a little bit. All right, you can hold your foot, keep your back straight, push those knees down towards the floor. Now if you're here, that's totally fine. And keep pushing them down. Maybe gently rocking it side to side. Readjust your head position, push it back. Again, hands come to your ankle. And gently come into that fold. This is giving you a nice stretch through your inner thighs, through your groins. Again, if you want more, you bring your hands forward. And try to connect your body with the breath. So breathe into the back of your neck, into the back of your body. And get the nice stretch through your groins. Go ahead and release. And take your legs a little bit wider. Your knees can be bent. Or if you wish, you can straighten them all the way down. Flex your feet. Bring one hand inside your leg. Send the other arm up. And take a nice side stretch. Again, lengthening your side body. Maybe rolling the top shoulder slightly to the back. Find the rotation through that upper back. Stretch through your inner thighs. Alright, we're going to come to the other side. Again, stretching all the way to the other side. Again, you can keep your knees bent if you wish to, or just keep it extended. And keep pulling the top shoulder to the back. And then breathe into your side. And gently roll forwards, bring your hands down. Again, you can stay here with your forearms down. If you want more, you can try reaching forwards, or you can just stay right here with your fingertips down. Just rock your hips. If you feel more flexible, then reach your hands all the way down. Lower your chest towards the floor. Lots of breath here. All right, go ahead and release. Grab your legs in. We're going to turn to the side. We're going to come onto our back. Now pull your knees into your chest, give it a hug. Make sure your lower back is pressing down towards the floor. And we're going to pull one knee into your chest, then extend the other leg out. Flex the feet, so toes towards you. And then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to keep this dynamic, active stretching. Again, you can choose to move slowly. Make sure you press the lower back down. And switch. So then one more switch. And then bring your knees into your chest. You're going to circle those knees out and in. Lots of breathing. And then reverse the circle. And gently bring your feet down towards the floor. And draw that belly button into your spine. And exhale and release. Again, breathe in, draw the belly button into your spine, lower back down towards the floor. And exhale to release. Again, one more time. Deeply breathing. And exhale to release. Now send one leg up. Now grab behind your thigh, or maybe you grab your ankle or your foot. Now gently towards your body. So you feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Then extend that other leg out, or you can simply keep it bent. Again, we're going to point and flex the feet at the top. Now point the toe away from you. And then flex the feet again. You're going to point it away from you. And then towards you. One more time. We're going to take the leg out to the side for an adductor stretch. So make sure your hips stay level to the floor. Gently pressing the other hip down. Let's bring it to the top. Now use your opposite hand, grab the opposite ankle, then pull it slightly across the midline for an IT band stretch, which is outside of your leg. You can keep the breath flowing. And then we slowly take it to the other side. Now you can extend the top leg or you can keep it bent. So I'm going to extend the top leg and just look to the other side of your leg. Keep the bottom knee bent. Now again, if you wish to have more stretch, then grab the other foot. So you're grabbing both legs. And keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your chest open. You make sure you breathe. Just relax those muscles. Go ahead and release. Let's do the other side. Go ahead and extend the leg out. Again, grabbing behind your thigh, your ankle, your foot. Then bring it close towards you. Then try extending the other leg out. We're going to point and flex the top leg. So toes facing towards you. Feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Then point it away from you. Again towards you. And away from you. And again, 2 more times. Relax the shoulders down. Then take it outside. Just catching it with your hand as it goes down. Again, notice what happens to the other hip. Just keep it pressed down. You want to find your both buttocks pressing down. Again, you can grab your big toe if you need to. You keep breathing. So the more you breathe, the more your muscles relax. And we're going to take it all the way up. Again, your opposite hand grabs the opposite ankle. And then you're going to slightly take it to the midline. So this is giving a nice stretch on the outside of your leg, your IT band. And then bring it all the way down. Again, you can keep both knees bent, or you can try extending the top leg. Again, grabbing your foot if you can, or you simply place your hand to the top of your knee. Then if you can, grab the other leg. Then look to the opposite side. Again, your option, you can extend the top leg, or you can keep the knee bent. Go ahead and gently release. Again, bring your knees up. We're going to come into the happy baby pose. So grab your big toes, or you can grab the outside edge or the inside edge of your foot. And then you gently draw those knees in towards your armpits. Make sure your tailbone is down, your shoulders are relaxed down. Now if you want more, go ahead, gently rock the baby side to side. And little adductor stretch here. So go ahead and extend the legs out. Maybe you can grab the yoga toe lock, grab your big toes. If this is uncomfortable, you can keep your knees bent. But make sure you press the lower back down. We're going to close our legs. Bring your feet down. I can stay here down for a few more minutes and do your meditation. You just want to simply relax down here. Put your favorite meditation music. You can stay here as long as you want. But I'm going to wrap this up. So I'm going to come up. So after you're done relaxing, I'm going to come up. So it's a simple stretching routine for you to do it. If you don't feel like doing any high intensity, this is going to be your stretching day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again in another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.